Just like how there are certain things you find super attractive in a woman, there are a handful of masculine traits they find attractive as well. Today I'm going to share with you 7 of them. Let me know if you have these or are working towards them down in the comments below. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. Having a moody face. Studies have shown that women are attracted to a stony mug on a guy. Research showed that they are least attracted to images of happy men, and most attracted to images of prideful men, even though pride is not a desirable emotional trait in itself. There was research done by researchers from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. They asked more than 1,000 women to rate the attractiveness of men in various photos and who they were turned on by most. This is what one of the participants had to say. Bad boys usually have a type of charm and charisma, and they're used to using flattery to get what they want. This is attractive to a certain kind of woman. Many women are drawn to that power, like men are drawn to beauty. Number 2. Having a growth mindset. Confucius, an ancient Chinese philosopher, once stated, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." An attractive man knows that in order to progress and grow, he has to integrate good habits, hard work, and optimism into his everyday life. Enter the growth mindset. If you believe your skills can be improved through hard work, input from others, and learning, congratulations. You are in the possession of a growth mindset instead of a fixed one, which revolves around the belief that talents are innate and cannot be changed. According to science, your brain constantly evolves. The connections between neural networks can grow stronger or weaker based on how you think, which then shapes your life more than you might realize. The more optimism and effort you put in, the more likely you're to achieve success. A growth mindset is crucial for 2 reasons. If you believe you can become more attractive, your chances of succeeding skyrocket. And if you constantly work on yourself and your relationship, your partner will see you as a hardworking man who always puts the effort in as opposed to doing the bare minimum. Number 3. Having integrity. Strength doesn't only lie in how many push-ups you can do, it's deeply rooted in your character. True strength is the courage to be yourself, to persevere and be resilient despite obstacles, to face vulnerability with grace, and to live according to your moral principles no matter how hard things get. A sense of integrity basically means you've integrated various parts of who you are into a cohesive whole. Your character is based on certain moral principles you would never stray from. Here's a very basic example. If you decide to never support the palm oil industry due to its environmental impacts, you wouldn't buy yourself a jar of Nutella no matter how much of a craving you have. Integrity guides you out of places where desires seduce those without it. This is attractive for multiple reasons. You'll be an honest and dignified man, which attracts admiration and love. You would never betray the woman you love, which makes her feel safe and cared for. You have a cohesive and honorable character, which shows inner strength. Number 4. Being kind. Some men perceive kindness as a weakness. They resolve to be cold, uncaring, and live a life free of attachments. The very same men fall far behind you in the dating game if you choose to do one simple thing: be kind. Based on research, women ideally look for at least 4 different traits in the man they choose to be with. Good genes indicators, like a healthy immune system and physical attractiveness. A good economic standing. Good parenting indicators, which is you won't run away and will actually be a loving father to her children. And lastly, good partner indicators, which is you take care of her, are kind to her, offer her a sense of safety. The matter of the fact is, women don't just go for bad boys. Nice guys can and often do get the girl, as long as you're genuinely kind and aren't viewing your relationship as a transaction or a way to boost your ego. What makes a man erotically attractive to a woman isn't just his strength or intelligence. It's his kindness too. It's all the nurturing ways in which he shows love. It's his potential to be a loving father who doesn't stray. Keep in mind, research backs this up. Altruism has been proven to be a signal of desirable qualities, and altruists have higher mating success than those who don't engage in kind, good-hearted activities, such as giving to charity. Number 5. Possessing quiet confidence. Confidence is desirable. It shows you know what you stand for, you're clear on your goals, and most of all, you have a positive relationship with yourself. There are different kinds of confident behavior though. While one man might boast about all his achievements, talk so loud no one else can get a word in, and display his dominance in an aggressive manner, the other can just sit quietly, say what he truly means, and get the girl anyway. Why? A lot of men ask. From a scientific point of view, women actually prefer to go for calm, collected guys. This is because the stress hormone cortisol has a negative impact on the immune system and reproductive functions, making stressed out guys worse potential partners. In one study, women found low cortisol men more attractive than high cortisol ones, no matter how different their levels of testosterone were. Yet another study has shown that women find confidence and assertiveness attractive, but rarely include dominance as one of their preferences. This essentially means you should be confident in your own skin, but avoid trying to forcibly assert dominance every time you walk in the door. Number 6. Being unavailable. Older research concluded that people liked when other people liked them, but recent studies have found that playing hard to get is actually an effective tactic. The fact is, the judgment system has changed over time. Nowadays, it's being unavailable, which makes women want men more. The reason is deeply rooted in her psyche. If you're harder to get a hold of, it shows your time is more valuable and not something she can simply get control over. So every time she finally does get to spend time with you, she'll definitely cherish it more than if you were overly available. Lastly, number 7, having a sense of humor. You've heard it before and you will hear it again because it's very much true. All women like a man who can make them laugh. You don't have to be the next Seth Rogen, but the ability to find humor in situations and in yourself is highly attractive. It shows intelligence, humility, and even self-assurance, as you won't be coming off as a fragile soul. This is especially necessary for women looking to make a long-term commitment to a man. Generally, however, steer clear of the crude jokes. Those are best saved for when you're with your pals. Well then, there you have it, folks. The 7 masculine traits women find totally irresistible. If you liked today's video, make sure you support the channel down below by dropping a like and subscribing for more future content. With that said, see you in the next one. Stay blessed.